Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. In this video, I will show you my favorite 10 art challenges. They are all really fun and entertaining, so even if you have been out of creativity for a while, these ideas should definitely get your imagination going. The first challenge is the original character challenge. You can Google the rules for this challenge and choose one of the prompts, but basically all you need to do is create a character based off of the answer you have for each prompt. For mine, I had to give her yellow eyes, as yellow is my favorite color, pink hair as it is my friend's favorite color, curly hair because my hair is straight, freckles because I'm more of a dog person, clothes that I like, and because I'm both an introvert and an extrovert, I had to give her a slit eyebrow. I really like the finished product and I definitely recommend this challenge. It was really fun. The challenge is the draw this in your style. For this challenge, choose a drawing you like from any other artist. I chose this pink-haired girl because I think her design and color palette are very interesting. Now I have to draw her in my style. I wanted to draw all of her body, so I made her as a mermaid. This challenge was sort of strange because I still don't have like a specific art style. I'm experimenting and tweaking things in my style every single day, and my art can look very different from one day to another. So yeah, this challenge wasn't exactly for me yet, but it was still quite interesting to try. Three is the time challenge. So first, draw something at your own pace. Write down how long you took to draw it. I'm a very slow drawer, so it took about 40 minutes to draw this portrait. So now that you know how long you usually are, challenge yourself to different and shorter timings. I decided to draw the same thing in 15 minutes, then 5 minutes, then 1 minute, and finally 30 seconds. It's a lot harder than it looks, so I definitely recommend you try this. 4 is the Digital Drawing Program Challenge. So this challenge is more for digital artists, but it's still quite fun. So you have to choose something that you have drawn on paper or in your usual drawing program and redraw this in a much more simple program. So the kind that are usually already installed in your computer by default. Most people try this in Microsoft Paint, and I tried on Paint 3D, which is slightly better, but it's still a very simple program. The main difference between these kind of programs is that they don't have layers, and layers is basically one of the most important tools in digital art. You can definitely tell the difference between the portrait I made in Krita, which is my usual digital drawing program, and the one I made in Paint 3D. In challenge number 5, you basically have to draw with a weird material or medium, so you can really challenge yourself here and try to draw with makeup or food dye, or just try to draw with a medium that you don't usually use, maybe a cheap stationery or a weird art supply you have lying around at home. I have a ton of gel pens, so for this challenge I decided to use them. Next up is the Steal an Artist style. First, choose an artist. I chose Lavender Town, who is a huge artist in YouTube. She also has a popular webcomic called Unfamiliar. Then you need to draw a character and their art style. She is a digital artist, so I made mine digitally as well so that I could use similar tools and similar brushes to the one she uses. I usually use an airbrush for my very sketchy line art, so having to make clean black lines digitally was definitely hard. Lavender Town's style is really unique. She likes to exaggerate shapes and sizes, and her art has a very cartoony look, but at the same time it is actually quite detailed. The colors and shading techniques she uses make her art sort of like cup, which was also quite fun to recreate. She sometimes does a gradient for the background, so I did that as well with my character. Seven is the Don't Lift Your Pen Up challenge. This is really straightforward, so all you need to do is draw something without lifting your pen from the paper. I decided to line it with blue to make it a little bit more interesting, and can I just say this challenge was a lot harder than I thought. Not because the whole liner had to be done by one continuous line, but more because I'm really used to sort of lifting up my pen to look at my work and giving my hand a break. After the line art, I colored with some blue watercolors, and for this I did allow myself to lift up my paintbrush as much as I needed. 8 is Google Assistant tells me what to draw. Open up Google Assistant or Siri or Alexa and ask them some questions about their looks or personality. Google Assistant told me that she finds the bowl cut interesting, that she wants shiny eyes, and that she likes to wear simple clothes. Her favorite color are the golden brown of roast potatoes, and she also likes blue. Then she told me that she likes California and the planets in space, and that she's a very curious person. So now I have to try to make a character with all of that information. The bowl cut hairstyle ended up looking like a potato, but she did say that a roasted potato brown was her favorite color. For her clothes, I tried to keep it simple, made everything short-sleeved because California is supposed to be hot. I also gave her an alien-like outfit because she liked space. I made her eyes silvery to make a shirt of shiny and gave her a curious expression. Next up is the 3-color challenge. Shut your eyes, grab 3 colors at random. I got first green, maroon brown, and golden yellow. These colors were very earthy and nature-like, so I decided to draw a kind of elf because it just fitted the forest theme very well. Although the golden yellow was a bit bright for this combination, it was a good addition and gave a nice pop of color. I still use grays and other shades of browns and greens, but that's totally okay as long as the main colors are the ones I got, and the tones are still quite muted and earthy, so that's basically what I wanted. For the last challenge of this video, we have the dominant versus weak hand challenge. You basically have to draw the same thing with your dominant and your weak hand. I'm right-handed, and drawing with my left was so weird. I didn't even know how to hold my pen. My hand was shaking and the lines were so wobbly. It was sort of a disaster, but trust me, this challenge is a lot harder than it seems, so I would love to see other people trying this and their reaction to the result. Anyway, I really hope that you enjoyed this video. The challenges were so fun, especially the Google Assistant one. So if you have found any of these interesting, definitely try them out. If you're interested in art-related videos, please consider subscribing and sharing, and don't forget to come back next week for more videos. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!